Hey, there we go. Hey, now I'm actually live. Uh, just a couple minutes ago, I did a test play. So for anyone who's watching now, you guys, if you dropped in like 20 minutes ago, that was kind of me doing a little test. But today we're actually playing Satisfactory today because I've got to talk about a lot of stuff that happened, a lot of updates, a lot of things that are changing. I've also have to like give you guys like basically because I just moved. There's a lot of things that's gonna happen to and fro, um, and you guys will get to know about that. And I thought I'd play a little bit of Satisfactory because I have to build a bunch of factories. I thought I'd talk about it while I'm doing that. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. Hey, look at that. Anybody who was watching before when I cut this off, you guys already know how this works. Um, now I have to figure out 120, 180. So I'm going to. So first things first, to have a conversation about this, I did move. I moved Tuesday, so if you're wondering why I wasn't streaming the last couple of days, that is a big reason why. I was putting aside my streaming to pack and get everything together. So there's that. Um, a little bit of as far as scheduling goes for streaming, until the end of the month, everything should be as is how I usually do it. I have to remake my schedule for myself, but I will probably be trying to stream every day at 4 p.m. Eastern time, I think is the proper way of saying it. Until the first. At the first, I change my schedule gets moved. My work moved me back 3 to midnight for me. So after the first of what's the next month? I want to say July, right? The 1st of July, I might not stream the first because I'll have to sit down and figure out when I want to stream. But for you guys across the ocean, when you guys have like anyone with that 6 hour delay, for you guys, it actually, I think would be a lot better for you guys because I can do it in two different ways. Stream, I can either stream from my end at like 8 o'clock in the morning for me, which would be like mid-afternoon for you guys or early afternoon for you guys, or I can do it 1 a.m. for me to 4 a.m., which is for you guys early in the morning. I haven't figured out which one I want to do. It depends on how I would like to do things. Usually when I worked 3 to midnight before, I used to always be, oh, I need concrete. That's right, I was waiting for that to go. I was always up at like 4 a.m. anyway. I normally don't sleep when I get right home because I'm just up. So there's a chance I'll just start doing it from like 12:30 1 a.m. to 4 p.m. streams. 4 a.m. streams for me. For you guys, that would be like 10 a.m. in the morning. 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, I would start streaming on anyone across the ocean that have like that huge time gap. And that's probably that's what I'm kind of leaning towards, ideally. But we'll see what happens. To be honest, if I wanted to, I could stream. Oh, wrong button. I could stream 1 to 4 a.m. and then I can go and stream. I could like totally screw my sleep schedule up and just wake up at 8 a.m. and stream again and just stream twice a day, which I'm tempted to do, to be honest, because I can if I want to. Alright, smelters. I need 12. Two, 3, 4, 5. Yep, I moved. There is a few things that while I stream occasionally that you might have to, you guys will hear on my end. And it's mostly just due to the house and how it works that I live in now. One of them is 3, 6, 9. One of them is you guys on occasion might hear my roommates because, like I said, one of them, Shane's room, is like right behind me. And I can hear like the walls are thin in this house. It's like It was built in the 70s and they're very, very thin. So occasionally on stream, if I'm streaming it, you guys might hear people. But the only reason I say you might not is because if I stream at like 4 a.m., then Shane and Jacob, aka Chaos, and his cousin John are at work overnights, so they won't be here. And the only person you might hear is Shane, because we both work low-key the same schedule. So he might be going to bed. No, he might be going to bed by the time I stream at 4 a.m. because he works at 4 a.m. So yeah, actually, you guys might not hear any of that. You will definitely hear on occasion my cat Diego, because he sleeps in my bedroom now. So yeah, though he's known to be pretty quiet, the most you might hear is him just meowing, if we're being honest. Just gonna cut this and reinstall this. Yep, like that. Can I shorten this? I want to shorten this. Because I want to be able to... Hold on. Yeah, like this. Right? It's all straight. Yeah, okay. And yeah, aside from the possible you guys hearing noises, but yeah, and the change in my schedule, everything's pretty much supposed to be normal for me. or at least I'm going to try to keep it normal. Try to keep up with it. I know I took a couple days off, so I have to like redo my schedule, but yeah, I'm still kind of hell-bent on trying to get to do what I'm supposed to. Yeah, like that. This will go this way. Yep. And then I can do... Let's see how I want to do this. There should be splitters for every 2. X. That. Yeah. This should be the last one. So it goes... like that. Oh, don't cancel that. Hold on. Are you backwards? You're not. Oh wait, this might be. Oh, try this again. Maybe I put it in wrong. Yeah, like this. Okay. Ah, there we go. Trying to keep the lines straight as possible, to be honest. Yeah, and then there's this splitter. This. Oh wait. How was this set up? I have to figure that out. I have to do it here. And... that's right. I have to do... like this? Yeah. So all that goes that way. Yeah, and it has to go this way. Right here. And it goes down this line. Oh, I have to do it like this. Okay. Interesting. It's expensive, which means I need way more of these than I thought I did. But I will... Yeah, I need plates. I need plates. I got plenty of plates, though. I just have to go run and grab them. What? Slide. Yeah. There you go. Now I remember how my hand's supposed to go when I do this, so I can do it smoothly. But yeah, I moved. I have to pay out the last month for June. This last payment of electric and Wi-Fi, which I'm about to go do in the next couple weeks. And once I'm done doing that, I am set. I pretty much don't have to deal with I've moved on with my life. I no longer have to have any interactions with my ex, hopefully, unless she absolutely needs something, and I move on. I'm gonna grab like 400 because I'm gonna make a bunch of these. Speaking of which, while I'm here, nope, I've got a ton of poles. I don't have to worry about any of that. Well, yeah, I'm very happy. I feel very good. I'm actually low-key waiting to switch my schedule back to nights because that's I really enjoy. I kind of like nights because even though like mornings let me feel like I have a day to do stuff, like I feel like I can do things, and then because normally nights are like, oh, I just go to sleep immediately as soon as I get home, or I go to sleep and then I wake up and, oh, you son of a, you biscuit eater, you're, why are you gonna do this to me with this damn rock? I don't have TNT on me today. Oh. Oh, wait. No, wait. I can... Yes, I can fit it. Okay, woo. I was stressed for a second. That was... First of all, I did that incorrectly. Where the... Oh, I was using the wrong one. I was so confused. I was like looking at it. I was like, what the hell? I just do it like this. It's really expensive. And I'm pretty certain there's a way cheaper way of doing this, but I don't care. There you go. Alright. The first level's done. Just have to connect all these together. Like a boss. All smooth. Okay, now I have to activate them to iron. And yeah, I did a lot of, I've actually played a good portion of this game when there was update 7, and then they came out with update 8 and I started over. And there's like blueprints and stuff. Like I can have this saved, like this build right here, I can have it saved to a blueprint, and then I can like take it and put it into a system and it basically makes it for me. Alright, that's all set. Now I need to expand. All the way across. I'm gonna do 2. There we go. And now what I can do, mergers. Just need to have this as close to this as possible. Yep. One, 2. There you go. One, 2. There we go. I can merge them into 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, right? I'll double check that. Should be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh. If you're wondering why I... Oh, hello. Are you not set correctly? Did I set them incorrectly? Maybe I set them incorrectly. Oh, this will tell me. I did. I did mergers, didn't I? I did... God damn it. I did splitters, not... Oh, son of a cow biscuit. Oh, and they were... and I should have known because they're all the wrong color. There we go. Now we gotta do this again. Hold on, let me make sure that was in right. Yes, that was in right. 1, 2, 3, like this. And the last one. I'm gonna double check to make sure. Yeah, there's actually a way of doing like 90-degree turns. This isn't a 90-degree turn because it's too close, but it's good enough for me. I'll be dead honest. But normally, to get a 90-degree turn, wherever you want to place, wherever you want to have it, you can have it like 2 spaces away from the entrance of the thingamajig. One of these days, I'll actually build it so it's all 90-degree turned. All right, that worked. Awesome. So these 3 make 30, 60, 90. Oh wait, no, 90 a piece. So 90 a piece, and then I just need to make... Let me see. Yeah, because this will smelt 3 bars, and this will take those 3 bars and make 2 plates. No, not plates. I'm dumb. I need rods. Interesting. So 15 make 1 rod. So I'm making 90 per stack. $90 per minute. I need... Okay, I see. One. Oh, and I'm out of wires. Ooh, that's a problem. I might have to go ahead and make me some wires, guys. That's gonna take forever. I might have to read... This is the part where the math gets funky, and normally I follow an instruction manual for this. But I'm trying to do it uniquely, my way. But basically, all 3 of these should make 30 a piece per minute. That makes 90. If I slap them into an iron thing, it'll make 15 per minute. It'll take 1 ironing it and make 15 per minute essentially, and make 15 iron rods. So I could, in theory, have 6 of these per 3. So I get 6 for all 3 of these. I split them up, and then that's gonna take a long time, which I don't think I have the space for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I need a huge open area for this. So what I might do is I might just do 1, 2, 3, and then 3 per, just like half it essentially, and then split them per section, and then later I can make it bigger. It'll slow it down. It won't make as many as quickly, but I'm not trying to make that many that fast. So I'm gonna go grab a bunch of copper and make a bunch of wires. Right? I just need wires, and that makes cables. Yeah, this will tell me how many I need. Right? I can make I'll make 9, yeah. We'll say 12. We'll be safe. We'll say 12. Oh, I need reinforced plates too? Oh god. Oh, that's a problem. Oh. Let's just do that. Oh, hello. First of all, get rid of all this. Sort. There we go. Sort. It's ironic. I need rods to make screws, but I can't make rods yet until I make the factory. Is it still going? How many plates have I made so far? A ton. And the ironic part is, once I do this, I can't even hook up the system because I have to like expand that section out and make a ton of generators, because it's gonna burn my system out. Well, first of all, I don't need the ingots. I don't need the plate. I need rods. So I do need ingots. Oh, this is so frustrating. Here, I'm gonna make a bunch of... There we go. We'll let this sit through. And then, yeah, in these moments, this is the slow part. This is where I get to talk to you guys, actually. We can have a nice, sexy conversation. Have a chat. Talk about how y'all's day's going. Mine's been great. I've been off all day. I got paid, so I bought a bike to get to work, and I bought a bunch of food, which I will make a sandwich using later in a couple hours. Yeah, that's a bunch of cables. Oh, that was enough. Okay, so I don't have to do that anymore. I just need a bunch of screws. Enough to make 24 reinforced plates. Which isn't a lot, actually. It's because I played so much that I'm used to being here for hours, actually. There was a playthrough I did through this, where I basically did, like, up to phase 3 equipment, like, through this machine. And I was just sitting here for hours, just doing nothing. Oh yeah, hardcore Fallout is I love hardcore Fallout. But I hate when I die. Doing that last stream where the game, I died and it didn't save, and I had to redo Concord all over again, and the fact that it froze on me right before the stream ended was a nightmare. But yeah, I gotta get back into that. I think I'm gonna add that to my next stream. It might be something I stream very soon. Back up again. But yeah. Fallout 4 I gotta play another episode of. I gotta get back into there was a bunch of games I missed on my schedule because I took a week off that I gotta rearrange for. Oh, that was my neck and hands. Just cracked all my bones. But yeah. This is a nice relaxing game. When I'm not exploring... Oh, well, I missed that. There we go. If I'm not exploring, then this game's actually can be really relaxing. And if I go out and explore, then TDF2, that game is so old. I'm so surprised people still play it. It needs an update. I would like to see a third one, to be honest. I'd play a third. If they made a third one with the new graphics and everything, I'd play the fuck out of it. I don't really do PvP though. Though I think I've discovered my secret what I need to do for PvP shooter games. I just need not to take it seriously. I just need to be casual about it and just not care if I get murdered a bunch. Because I think that's my biggest problem about PvP like shooter games is I get upset when I die, and I just need not to. Because I definitely am terrible at playing. Oh, hello, big guy. I'm terrible at playing shooters. We'll do this, right? Oh, well, hello. Hi there. Okay, there we go. We'll do 3 and just get a splitter. Yeah, like this. Oh, it's not aligned to this? Oh, I don't like that. That's annoying. Oh, it's fine. I'll put it even closer to this then. Oh, not that close apparently. There we go. Two. That. That's kind of janky, but it'll work. I can always just... There we go. Yep. That's it. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. And then I've got enough space for... Yeah, I'll just keep it to 3. It'll slow down the game. It'll slow down the productivity, so I won't be able to make as much as I normally would with all this coal and stuff. But it fits. Oh. Oh, hello. I chose the wrong area. One up. Yep, like that. That'll be really finessed. It's gonna look really weird because of how janky it is, but it'll work. Oh, I didn't like that. Oh, I guess I need to take you one, back one. It gets the job done. That's all I care about. 1, 2, maybe it's 3 back. There we go. Yeah, it's... Oh, that is super janky. I might have to do one more and just... Oh, that's interesting how weird that looks. It's like progressively as I go further down the line, it gets worse and worse. Oh, well, that happened. No, why are you like this? Why are you doing this? There we go. Yeah, I might have to... Yeah, it does kind of crop into the other sections. I might have to... I'll change it later. I need rods right now, to be honest. Oh, again, I did it again. There we go. Yeah, like, oh, it feeds into this last bit. which is a problem for me. I think, oh no, this should work. I don't have a thing to blow this up. You know what? That's fine. You know why? Because two of these sets are going to be poles. Yeah, this and this one will be rods. No, these three will be rods. This last one is screws. There we go. Hello. Oh, well, I don't know if you guys heard any of that. I don't think you guys did, actually. I need a TNT blow this up. And I don't have TNT. These last three might not be doable. That, or I can do... I can basically spread it out more. So I can add another layer and pull them back. But it also leaves me running into this. This is the problem with the nature of the world. I have to like work around it until I can blow it up. And some things I don't think I can blow up. Yeah, let's try that. Well, we'll do one more line. Oh, I don't have the plates for it. I'll do one more line and see if I can push it forward. It'll look weird. But I can push it forward like 3 spaces and then see if that open space will give me enough. I mean, the only other thing I can think of is the same thing I did with the smelters, essentially. Oh, yeah, I could do that. There'll just be a lot of backlog. So instead of like this setup, I can do... basically what I did to the smelters. Also, hopefully Diego's okay. Kinda disappeared on me. I'll just cut all this out. Yeah, I'd normally do this actually. Can I do this without like destroying my own smelters? Well, I'll destroy some of the floor plan, but I can rebuild that. Yeah, there we go. Basically what I do is I use a merger and I slap a merger like I did last time. First one right here. 1, 2. One there. There. And then I basically make mergers all the way around to the end of the line, and then I make splitters all the way through here. If I can remember this Not a splitter. Merger. Am I crazy? Yeah, it goes like this. There we go. And I'll just do this. Just super expensive. It's just a super expensive way of doing this. Hello. You weren't set in correctly. Thank you very much. There we go. And this way. Is that also not set correctly? We'll find out. And then I delete this. Oof, God, I'm dying. Right? Yeah. And this last one, it goes into, and it'll come out this way. Like that. So what I can do is, oh, this. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Oh, are you not? Oh, that's what's wrong. Also, you're not set correctly. You are, though. Maybe y'all aren't set correctly. Right? That's good. No. Why are you... What is wrong with this one? This one just doesn't sit right. Are these smelters just not set perfectly? Maybe they're set perfectly here. Am I like losing my mind? Okay, there we go. Jesus. That was annoying. Such a pain. Oh. I was looking for the wrong one. Okay. There we go. Always hitting that wrong button. Hello. That was just Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll likes to tell me when they got stuff going on. There. Then we can do... Now they all merge down here. And what I can do now is split. Essentially, I can split it. And I can do it the same way. Like that. And have it set like this. And then I just split my way all the way down. There we go. Split all the way down. And I can like keep going to get all. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can keep going to get the other 12. In one direction? One of these directions? Both these directions? I don't fucking know. Because I can do 90... 100... Yeah, 90 per. So there's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 4 times. And each one does 90. 360. And these I'll do. But I'm gonna keep them as this. I can just keep adding if I want to. Reduction. Oh, you're already set to. Oh, did I go too far? Yes, I did. Yep, there we go. Yeah, because I can do... One ingot does 1 rod, and I can make 90... I can make 360 a minute, which means... Oh god, that's a lot. Because it breaks it down. I can make 100. I can make 360 ingots per minute, and this can make 15. So 24. I need 24 of these machines to make it like maxed. And then I can do 24 machines, and they each make 15 rods. And it goes back to making, it basically makes 360 rods. Oof, I didn't do that. So what I can do, I can make 2 lines, essentially. Well, I could make 2 lines. But I don't think I'm going to. Right now, it's just, I think what I'm going to do for right now, because I just don't have, yes, I do actually. Hello. I have lifts. What a surprise. I have lifts. Interesting. That changes things. Here. Connect. Connect. That actually changes things because I can actually do something for that. We're gonna leave it at 9, but I think I'm gonna have to do a little bit of floor planning, but I think I can add a second floor to this. And basically, what I can do, I can add a second floor and have these pipes going up to a second level and doing another like set. And just for this back one, I can just do it on the side here like this. And I can do that. It'll just make it look weird. But for right now, I think we're gonna keep this setup. It'll be a huge backlog until I can like upgrade it to do better. I'm gonna need a lot of power though. already. Doing this is just gonna be a lot of resource. I'm actually going to... How do I want to do this? You can do that. And you can slap yourself right here. And I can do... not that. I mean... I can do that. Oh, I need copper. Oops. Copper wire, specifically. Oh, yeah. And obviously, I totally forgot. Storage containers. We'll do that in the back. I'm gonna set everything, the power system up, because I'll have to go back and forth and add generators, because this is gonna burn my system out completely, and I know it is. Yep, there it goes. Speak of the devil, it caused my power to shut down. That is hilarious. Oh god, I'm gonna need like 50 of these things. Which also means I'm gonna have to make a bunch of not coal, it's biowood or biomass or whatever the fudge it's called. Yeah, where I'm just gonna make like oh, there's my neck. That was my fingers again. I'll make a lot because I have to. But yeah. Oh, hello. Who's that? Who was that? Who's over here? Oh, haha. But yeah, I have to do all that. This is the slow part. This is where I get to talk to you guys, actually. Normally, if there's a bunch of you in here. Let's see. I think... yeah. I also have to make more cables anyway, so... So I'm just gonna go through all this wire and make 200 cable and the rest of it be copper, because I think I need it for the poles. $78, 88, and 200. That should do that for that one, and then the rest of it can just be copper wire. I haven't cracked my fingers a lot, actually. That's actually really throwing me off a lot. I don't know why I've been cracking my fingers so much. I gotta stop though if I hurt myself. There we go. Doing the grindy stuff. Yeah, I gotta go do another Minecraft stream, because I'm about to go I'm about to close off a village that we're building a village spawner on, with Deep Slate, and I actually have, I've done a lot. I've done a lot of strip mining. We moved in Minecraft, and I died a fuck ton of times. A fuck ton. I've lost so much. Like, I started strip mining for diamonds, got like an enchanted pickaxe, lost it. Lost like 3 sets of diamonds, equipment. I had gathered like 50 diamonds and spent all of it to make a bunch of helmets on accident because I fat fingered a button. It was a nightmare. It was so bad. But now everything's back to normal. I finally got it to where I'm not dying. And now I'm focused on doing the village spawner. I think Vlad said that he had something set up to where we have pretty much diamond equipment unlimitedly. And he has to do emerald stuff. Okay, that should be fine. Yeah, I love the sliding. The sliding in this game is so smooth. Yay, there we go. Slide! Jump! Slide! Yeah. There we go. Yep, we'll set up the power and then I'll go back and do the storage and set up the I forget what it's called. Generators. The bio generators. You were actually full. Right here. 1, 2. Right here. There we go. And this one. Set this right here. I would set for the last one. And then the rest of these are on the back side. So I will throw this right here. There we go. And almost done. I just have a couple more to do. Right there. After this, once I get the oh, I can just slap this on here as the third one. Because I don't need it, that third space. Now, I need mergers. Not splitters, mergers. Okay, that did fit. Okay, thank God. I was stressed about that. Oh, did I not grab a goddamn plates, bro? So much resource. So many resources. Hey, little guy. I think they're I don't know what their names are actually. I think they're like fleas if you think about it. The big guys, they're just huge fleas. They don't jump, thank God. Jesus, that would be terrifying. Can you imagine? You're just working and one of those big guys are just flying through the air in the distance or coming at you. I'd cry. I'd put down the shocker tool and I'd just sit down and let fate take me. I'd consider it a karmic justice. Speaking of which, hold on. Do I not have I don't have doors yet. If that's the case, I'm just gonna do this. There we go. 600 to do it. Shouldn't need any. That's a lot. I don't need it that much. Yeah, slide. Jump. Slide. Jump. I love doing this. It's so much fun. It's so much smoother than normal. Well, I'm gonna cut these two off. And I will actually... Oh, I don't have the chainsaw yet, so I can cut this later. So I'll cut these trees later to clear up space. And then I do these three. Oh, that's a splitter. Was that a... Yeah, this is a merger. This tree's in my way. I can't see. Well, thank God I don't need it in the tree. Why are you clipping? I wonder what's up with that. Well, I want you to go back to. So I guess you're just gonna be a clipper. 'Cause it's cleaner that way. There we go. That's the last. Oh, I'm gonna have an extra splitter? That was an odd number. I'm upset with that. I don't like that. I'm just gonna slap these on here. Oh, you know what? That's fine. I know exactly what I'm doing with this one. I totally forgot I'm over here making rods, and I'm over here not doing anything for the ones for the screws. There we go. Bam. Take 1 iron rod, make 4 screws. There. And now I can do storage container. Right at the end. The way I like it. Oh, well, helps if I actually... 9. There we go. And I will just set separate containers for each one. Just for now. Eventually I'll change this factory up so it's a lot more efficient. But for right now, we're just gonna do this. This is just to get it started. Alright, that is done. And now I can go work on the generator. Because there is a lot. And what I'm going to do is... belt. Nope, not belt. Didn't want to do it that way. Clear my inventory. There we go. That's better. Clear my inventory. Biomass burner on 4. Power poles on 5. And I have cables. Actually, power poles on 2. Power lines on 1. And there we go. Belts. Yep. That's it. That's what I need. There, we're all good. Now we can go and make a bunch of generators. What do I need for these? Stuff I have. Not a lot of, but stuff I have, so we're good. Slide. Slide. It just feels funner when I jump. And I do this animation. Yeah, there we go. I'm pretty certain I can also tell when it crashed and what caused the crash. Here. Oh, just automatically. Okay, that's great. Well, I'm gonna take your fuel away. Oh, you were out of fuel. You were also out of fuel. That actually might be why it crashed, to be honest. Let's go and grab fuel. Put all this up real quick. Get this out of my way.
You are so lucky that you found this most valuable artifact.
That's right. I'm right underneath an artifact, so I get to hear that every single day.
Comply.
No. Eat my balls. Alright. And we'll just make a bunch of fuel. I'm gonna need a lot more than what I have now. This is a slow part. What I probably will do is... Oh, let me grab it again. Is it a constructor? Oh, wrong plates. I have just enough for 2. I just want to check something first. You do make... Okay, cool. I'm putting 2 down. Alright, you will be made leaves. You will make wood. And if I had enough reinforced plates, I'd make a 3rd one. And I don't think I have the chainsaw unlocked, so we're gonna have to do this the fucking slow way. I have the chainsaw unlocked. Oh boy. Yay! I don't have to do this the slow way. Screws. What else did I need? I didn't add it to my wish list. I'm so happy. I was so ready to just have to go and reinforced iron plates. Okay, you're gonna make me... There's a little bit of work I have to do, but I think we're good. Oh, I can make the reinforced plates real quick. How many? I need to just add it to my fucking... Add it to my to-do list. Thank you. I don't know why I never did that before. I have such a bad memory. I can never remember what stuff is made from. Oh, well, shoot. I'm gonna need...
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
What I can do... Cut that off. Oh, I'll make this. I need a pole. I need a pole. I need a pole. Seriously? Do I just not know what this is? There we go. So much I need to do. There's so much I need to do to get it completed. Speaking of which, I'm gonna shut you off, actually. Tap, tap. Ooh, hello? Hello? Oh, there we go. Jesus. I broke the game for a second. There we go. I didn't need to do the actual pole itself because I have reinforced plates. We're okay. I don't have rods, but I can get rods. Gotta grab that for health because this was going before, and I know there are... Oh wow, you were so efficient that I literally didn't have... Okay, I'll just grab 100 of this. You know who I'm missing? Diego. Where is my cat? Give me a second. Alright, I've returned. I apologize. I had to go run and find a cat. I thought he disappeared on me. So I wanted to make sure he was okay. Hey, there we go. Okay, this should be everything I need. Just gonna make a bunch of ingots. And I just need rods, right? Oh, well, I need screws, which I need rods for. So I'm just gonna make like 100 of these. I should have probably have grabbed more than just 100. I feel like I'm gonna need more than that. That's annoying. I might have to go grab another 100. We'll find out in a second. Alright. I'm done having Diego scare the dog shit out of me. Good there. Yep. That was my most concerned part about moving was Diego, my cat, because I didn't know how he'd like dealing with people. I think he's happier now because he doesn't have like 5 other motherfucking cats to deal with. And he gets to eat all the food he wants. Alright, well, I made 100 rods. Well, over 100 rods. That's actually pretty good. Thank you. And I just need to make... There we go. Enough to make that many screws. Nope. I'm not done with that. There we go. And... we are good. We got it. Chainsaw. I can now make a chainsaw, guys. Oh, don't delete that. I need that. That thing builds stuff for me. Chainsaw, yay. Oh yeah, chainsaw. Right? Yep. Okay. I have my inventory, and I have a second hand. Oh, and I need biofuel for that, which I have. It's really, really like backwards, where it's like, hey, you need biofuel for biofuel. Yeah, I'll grab this 200. Alright. Oh yeah, that's better. Clears like a section. Gives me so much. Just go run around, grab like a couple stacks of this, of leaves and wood and stuff, and then throw it in the... Wood is more important than leaves, to be honest. They get me more biomass. So, something I am going to do real quick is I'm going to run over and clear those trees that are in my way on that factory build. And I can slide with it while I'm holding it. It's actually pretty fun. I'm going to make like... I don't know, 5 generators? That should be enough. Can't wait to go around and do the copper fucking factory. That one's gonna be wonderful. There we go. That one's done. I'll go and rebuild the floor that I just took away. Thank you. Are you all the same? Nope. There we go. Awesome. That's cleared. Oh, great. It looks so neat now. Alright, let's go destroy some more forest. Just the surrounding areas. It's fine. I won't. There is like a legitimate forest I can cut my way through. If I want to. There we go. Yeah, give me all that wood. Alright. I have no idea. I have to sit down and figure that out. my schedule got all messed up when I moved, so I'm not sure what I wanna do tomorrow. Um, so probably tonight I'll sit down and do a schedule like I did last time. Don't want to cut that. I need that. I'm Oh, hey Diego, you coming out of the bed? I'm thinking of doing I really have no idea. Because before it was supposed to be like, I might go back through and see what I skipped out earlier this week and just make those the first couple games I play. So probably either Harvestella or Stardew Valley or Batman. One of those three probably. Probably Batman, to be honest. I want to get through the Scarecrow scene. I think I'm on. I'm playing Arkham Asylum, I think. I want to probably try to beat that. Because that one I definitely can beat in like a couple playthroughs. A couple episodes. Yeah, there you go. Let this tree out. There we go. Oh, missed you. So probably Batman. Probably Batman Arkham Asylum. I heard someone screaming. Who was it? Oh, was it the flea guy? Probably. Okay. Oh, I totally missed that jump. Oh, I have to power it. That's right. I'm dumb. Which means... Are you good, bro? Hey, look, calm down. Yeah, there you go. Get off my fucking platform. Jesus, spazzing the hell out. I totally forgot I was supposed to make poles. I think I need... Upper... There we go. I'm gonna need rods, aren't I? Oh, no I didn't. Okay. There we go. Slap leaves in you. And stack of wood in you. Okay. And then I just have to let this go through. Speaking of which, probably helps if I... So what the biofuel onto both of you. What are you at? Nothing, apparently. Bite me. Gotta tell it who's boss every now and then. I think I should only need 2 for this. Yeah, because it's only connects to these 2. I'm not running the whole factory yet. There you go. And this will make it. Make me a bunch of biomass. Takes a couple minutes though. So that's the boring part. The fun part is me making this. I need rods. Which I have none of. Gosh darn it. Really need the... Right when I need rods is when I... Ow, I hurt myself. I'll be fine. I think I actually regen from that. But yeah. I guess I'll grab more. Oh boy. Ooh. I can't keep doing this, can I? Alright, well. That was the last of the ore that I could have grabbed, unless I'm doing it by hand, which I won't be. I would... Where is it? I know I have one. I'm a personal miner. I'm just gonna slap one down if I need to. And I'll be doing it to the other nodes, because those are normal. And they make more. God, I love this thing. There we go. What do I need? to do is this. I'm gonna make like 5. So I know I need 75 poles. And yeah. We're basically just kind of like grinding. This is the only slow part about this game, is the grinding. This, I think, would make actually, this game like this would probably be good for YouTube as like 30-minute videos, because normally that's what I did before. Was I used to make 30-minute satisfactory videos. It was actually, I think, the first game I ever played when I started my channel, and I would just cut out this grindy stuff because I feel weird just like standing here, and I'm not really good at talking. I don't know. I'm not an interesting person, so I don't really have things to talk about. I mean, I go back to closing, so I get to watch my coworker Vlad get punched in the face by crackheads occasionally. That's the most interesting part of my life. We got new management. The lady seems nice. Oh, I know what I can talk about. I saw a Wienermobile yesterday. Like a hot dog car. And, it was the Austin Myers Wienermobile. And I sent a picture to Silent, my roommate, and he was like, I hadn't seen that in years, and I took a picture of it. It was fucking wild. They showed up behind my bay door and set up, and they basically were doing stuff with people. I want to cut this area off.
You are so lucky that you found this most valuable artifact.
And yeah, it was so cool. I was just staring at it. I spent more time looking at that than I was doing my own job. And it the whole shift, I was just sitting there thinking of like terrible hot dog themed puns to tell Vlad when he showed up for work, because I'm a weirdo. And so he came into work, and I was just ratting them all off. I was just. Can I not? Oh, maybe if it helps if I... Okay, I'm just gonna need this for a briefest of moments, okay? Because apparently I have to like cut an entire fucking forest down. Did I get that too? Yes, yes it did. That's what I thought it would do. Did I put that backwards? I did. Sorry. Like that. Put that one right there. Oh, it wasn't even lined up correctly. Oh, son of a cow. Biscuit, eater, taco, muncher. I'm pretty certain that was a bad phrase, actually. Is that a bad phrase? I think that's something you say to girls.
Harvest.
Oh, you didn't sound okay at the last part. Oh, hey, Diego. You coming to say hi?
Relaying message. Hello, this is paternal figure. I have taken ill and need your help to find a cure.
You never.
Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
Oh, I see. Is that so? Interesting that you say that. Hey, this is a lot faster than it usually is. Man, normally I'm up here for hours just making leaves and stuff.
Harvest.
No. Touch. I hope you guys like hearing her talk. She's gonna be whispering in my ear for the next like 20 minutes. I'm fucking doing this. There we go. Generators all set up. I have a fuck ton actually. I'm actually gonna get the pole set up. Oh, wrong room. I don't know why I did that. There we go, concrete. Bless you, baby.
Your contract legally compels you to harvest this artifact.
My contract legally requires me to kiss my ass.
Comply.
No. Man, she's getting real aggressive. Maybe I should just slap her. I would like to, by the way, I would love to turn her off, but I can't because I can't even reach her. She's like in the cave underneath me. She just happens to be like right in that perfect spot where I can't get to her. And I'm just, that's... Oh. You good, Diego? You're just like staring off in the ceiling, bro. Alright, it's all connected. It's all good to go. Oh, I will pick this all back up because I want to throw you guys in here. And I still have plenty of resources. What I can do while I wait...
Breaking news from Earth. Widespread chaos and mayhem. World President urges all citizens to do their part and harvest alien artifacts.
No. I won't. I'm on a whole nother planet. I don't care what happens to planet Earth. By the time I get back to it, it'd be dead. It'd be dead to the point where they'd have a whole new life reborn on it. There's no point. I'm like thousands of light years away. Like, that's a terrible way of... It's the same as like asking, hey, this is paternal figure. My paternal figure died like centuries ago while I was getting to this planet. I keep hitting that button again. Oh. Apparently I can have chat in this game? I don't know. Oh. I didn't mean to attack you. I feel kind of guilty now. Oh, there is no more wood, so that's the last of the wood. I just have this 446 leaves. I can switch this to do the work for me. It's just gonna take forever. But while we do that, I'm just gonna go make solid biofuel. As long as I can. Should have bought snacks while I was off work. Oh, not while I was at work, while I went to Walmart. I literally bought stuff for sandwich making, that was it. Fuck it. This is gonna take forever. I'm gonna go make me a sandwich. You guys can just watch this. I hope you enjoy it. Just listen to it in the background, it's fine. See? And I made a sandwich. I haven't eaten it yet. I want to go and clear this. I knew it was ready for clearing. There we go. Awesome. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, wow, that was fast. And we're back to making biofuel. I have no idea if you guys can hear me eating. I'm being a fat fuck right now. Actually, speaking of which, oh, we're out here. I will throw these into reactors.
Comply.
Nope. Still, you could still eat my dick.
Relaying message. Hello, this is paternal figure.
Still
I'm
trying that again.
ill and need your help to find a cure. Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
Oh, I need cable for that. I also have to rearrange this because I don't have, fuck it. I'll tear this down. Slap that back into place. And slap this, this gas generator. I'm still above. Alright.
Harvest.
My consumption's about... My max consumption's about 156. My capacity is 170. I should be solid.
You are so lucky that you found this most valuable artifact.
Oh, well, I'm actually going to slap you on the other end because I can actually do a pole back there. Yeah. I don't need you, but I'm going to set you up anyway. Oh. Like I said, where am I at now? What's my max capacity? Still 170. Well, hold on. It's hard to read. I could never figure out how to read the actual thingamajig on these things. I'm just grabbing everything. I don't know what I need or not. I'm just gonna make another poll.
Comply.
Still can eat my dick. She's gonna be like that every day, all day, always. Until I comply, which I won't because I'm a bastard.
Breaking news from Earth. Widespread chaos.
Yeah,
and
these are like
mayhem.
the, I think that's
World
the
President
three.
urges all citizens
Oh,
to
I'm
do
out
their
of.
part and harvest alien artifacts.
Even with 2 not fueled, I have plenty of fuel, surprisingly. We're just gonna do this. Grab all this. I'll just make a couple more. Man, you're still going, Wood, huh? There we go. Go back to making biofuel. I have returned. I've ate my sandwich. I feel good. There we go. And that should be the last of it. Ooh, excuse me. Had to feel myself. Fuel, not fuel. There's a difference in that, Jesus. I'm not trying to do that online.
Comply.
I'm gonna leave these two empty. It seems like I don't need it to run everything I have set up, so I think we're pretty good. Everything should be running smoothly. Well, I still have fuel being made, so I think I'm good. I didn't want to do it because I have so little left, and I want to keep it for the chainsaw. Alright. I like how in the distance it looks glitchy, but it's not. It's actually pretty smooth. I think it just, the render distance kind of like turns it to a slow path to basically make it easier to play. Wow. I have a lot of plates. I think the next thing we gotta do, there's nothing for the concrete, not until I find quartz, I think. So the concrete's just gonna look like this. I'm just gonna leave it out like this. There's no point building up an actual building for it. Wow, you are slow going. You know what? When I get reinforced plates, I'm gonna throw a bunch of plates to make you go faster. This looks like it's all going on. Is it all going? That's my question. It does not actually. Why are you not going? Oh, because it takes... Oh, that's right. It takes fucking forever to start. It also helps if I think... If I can... Oh, did I not connect any of this? Are all these disconnected? Oh, no. Did I? Yep, I did. I didn't even finish. It's fine. I have a bunch of... I have a bunch of plates nearby. That's hilarious. I was like, why isn't it working? I have so many plates being made. Just to go to look and it's not even done. Oh god. That was hilarious. Alright. Just thinking about it just makes me laugh. Alright, we're good. Actually, 200 should be enough. And then after this, once it's all connected and starts doing its thingamadigi, I'm gonna go turn around and do the copper one. I might need a couple more generators when I do this, by the way. The copper one's actually pretty easy. I think it only does wires, and then I turn the wires into cables. It's just backlogged. Sorry. Totally forgot. I never completed this. I thought that was hilarious. Alright, we good? There we go. That's better. Nah, I can just slap all, what I can do, eventually slap Mark II on there, and they'll be flying through all this. Something I'll probably be focusing on, actually. What do I need? I need screws and... Oh, hey, calm down, bud. What's going on? What's got you freaked out? You okay? He was like freaking the fuck out. Something must have attacked him. You're alright, big boy. You're okay, buddy. You okay? Okay. He was like losing his fucking mind, bro. Let's actually look over here to the copper mine. It's the only one I own, so the iron mine was that big iron mine over there was the biggest one I had, which is why I made rods and screws with it. Which ideally seem... I mean, it makes less rods than it does plates. Oh, fudge me. Yeah, here I just have this weird setup, which I'm just gonna delete this and this and do something different. You make 60, so I can make 2 smelters, obviously. I'm just gonna delete all this. I don't need any of it. I'll get rid of all this. Yep, there we go. Sort. Alright. We'll do the math. 2 smelters? They do about 30 each. I'll double check it just to make sure. It might be more than 2. I want to say it is 2 because 120 is 4, I think. Yeah. So, 2 smelters. I can't check the constructor. So let's go check the constructor. I'll get the parts for it and go look at it and we'll do the math and try to finesse our way. The copper one is going to be another one that's going to just be out in the open. I'm not going to enclose that one because I'm going to have to move it almost immediately after I get it set up. It's actually probably one of the fewest ones I might just ignore if I can find a better copper section, which I know there's a ton out here in this area. And iron ones too. Like I can make like several other factories that are way better than the ones I have right now. But yeah, I'm gonna dismantle you. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't need y'all no more. Hey, look at that! I literally need a constructor, and I built a constructor. Okay, wires. So I can make 2 smelters, 60 ingots. Four of these guys will make basically 100% for wires. It gives me 2 per 30 per minute. So essentially both smelters, 1 smelter per 30, and then 2 constructors for wires. And I can change one of those. Yeah. And then I can combine them both to make 60 wires and then make 30 cable. Pretty much. So it's a cable factory. But what I'll probably do is between when I make the wires, I'll put a storage bin, and then I'll slap another 2 after that to make the cables, and then a storage bin. So I can have when the cables are fully backstocked, I can get a backstock of wires as well, so it's not, I can get like basically a storage container full of wires and a storage container full of cables, instead of just, oh, well, your 2 constructors of wires are complete, so you only get 60. Instead, I can have it keep going even if I'm out of cable room. So we'll do that. So we'll need 4 of these guys. Four constructors? Yep, 4 constructors and 2 storage bins. Alright. Got enough cables. Don't have enough reinforced pens, but I'm getting screws now, so I can. Can I make any here while I'm at it? I can make the rods, so I don't have to run all the way back over there. And I can make the screws for the reinforced plates. I just need 4. Okay, I didn't have to go all the way back over there. That's actually pretty easy. That's actually kind of nice. Alright, cool. We got everything. Awesome. Now I can go build it. Geronimo! And that will recharge, so I don't have to waste food. Yeah, that iron farm that's literally what it's going to be. It's just going to be a copper and wire farm. And it's going to be 100% efficient, so I'm not going to need it for anything other than that. If I find another node for copper, I might use it for other stuff that gets unlocked. Look at the giant Mothman flying around. Also, I don't know if you guys have seen this. I'm gonna wait for night, but I'm gonna show you guys the fucking sky. They had like an update, and last time I played, and it looked fucking beautiful. I looked into the sky, and I'm like genuinely surprised about what I saw. Oh, well, three, four. And it was, it looked really nice, and I liked how they did it. So I need 4 smelters. Did I grab any concrete? No, I didn't. I mean, did I have plates? I have plates. I might lay a foundation floor on the bottom of this just so I can keep it organized. Let me just go grab some concrete. Look at you. You actually, hold on, you make how many? 30 per minute? You make 45 per minute? Oh, Jesus. You make 15 per minute. You take 45. I was gonna make that more efficient, but I don't think I can. That is what it is. Okay. And then I can just do flooring. Oh, we'll just, no. 6. There we go. Okay, and I think we'll be, once we get it all set up, I'll hook it up to the energy and make sure it works, I think. Yep. We're just gonna slap like a thingamajig here. Can I just what if I just did this? I mean, that was weird. Yeah, that should do it. There we go. There we go, connected to the floor. Yeah, there. Perfect. Like I said, I just need 4 smelters. Or 2 smelters. Was it 2 smelters? Yeah, it was 2 smelters. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, that's not good. And I just deleted all the copper. Well then, I guess we're gonna do this for a second. I feel like a dum-dum. Did I not add? Oh, I didn't. Oh, that's why oh, I'm so stupid. I didn't add for... I did not add for this. What a shame. Good job, Aztec. Just showing your intelligence. I'm gonna collect like 100. Oh, actually, I don't. That should be it. That 40 should be fine. I can't believe that happened. Hey, John. Oh. Okay. Well, after the stream, I'll do it. My ex is telling me that I can cut my electric off Sunday. Because I guess she set up her account finally. Took her all fucking day. And, yeah. Once she does that, Silent, or... I feel like I should just call him Echo. I call it his username, his online name is Silent Echo. But I just call him Echo. But, Echo is taking my Wi-Fi box when he leaves. Nope. I did have... Oh, but I did have that. Ooh, yes. We're good. We're good. We had... Oh, yeah. We're solid. Oh, thank God. I would have been so upset. I was so upset that I fucked that up. Oh, wow. That fall didn't kill me. Or hurt me at all. Rain? This game rains? When does this game have rain? I mean, I think you could have done better with the clouds, but... I'll take the rain. Fascinating. I love this game. What was it that I was playing? I was playing a game and it was like... God, what was it? I just played it yesterday. Trying to remember. Give me a second. I want to say... No, it was Generation Zero. I was playing Generation Zero to test it out because it might be something I stream, and the weather system in that game is nuts. It is insane. I don't know why they go so hard on that game. They go hard and fucking they go hard in having the weather be like terrible. Like it was quite surprising actually. To have to get hit by the storm that they put in there, and I was looking at, I was like playing the game, and I got hit with a thunderstorm, and I was like, what is this? I was like, this is terrible. Oh, I guess I'm backing this up a bit. This is actually very relaxing. Even the rain in this game is relaxing. You could say the only stressful part's when I have to go kill monsters. Ingots. Ingots. We'll go remerge them at this end. 8. I should really not put those together, to be honest. Oh, did you not like how close this was? Oh, I see how it is. You just... Oh, okay. I'll put it one up. Do you like that? Yeah, you did, you dirty creatures. Okay, that gives me 60 ingots. And I just need 4 constructors. I was right. No, 2 constructors. Oh, okay. What I will do is, instead, I was going to combine them two, but I think I'll just straight up do this. There we go. Rods. Not rods. Am I blind? Come on. Whoa. Oh, shoot. I do have copper sheets as a recipe. I'm tempted. I'm tempted so bad. How much does it take? 20 ingots? Makes... Okay. I can make this into wires and the other one into copper. Okay, I'll do that. It won't be flush. It won't be... Oh, well, first of all... Why do I feel like you weren't? Were you not? Oh, you were. Okay. And I'll add another layer of the floor. Oh, the rain stopped. Kinda liked that. That was very relaxing. Okay, cables. And one more layer for the cables. Floor is too steep? Steep? What? I'll make another layer? I don't think I've ever seen that error. Is that something new? I mean, if I need to, I can make a thicker flooring. I don't think that is a problem. I literally had floating cities in the last... No, okay, I didn't think so. I'm about to say. I had floating cities in the last game I played. Oh, I didn't account for the fact that these things are big. Yep. You just have to go forward a tiny bit. There you go. Because I don't have to do that much for this. I just have to do copper sheets. You don't got poles? You don't... Why did I have 4 smelters? Interesting. I will take that off my wish list. Goodbye. I only need 2, 30 apiece. Let me go grab some poles. Yeah, you can see how it's inefficiently run because like a good portion of these are like still like stagnant. Hello. There's something wrong over here. Oh, you're still loading in. Holy cow. Jesus. Look at that. So many poles. How many, so many poles? Oh, not that many on this side, because it takes like 5 minutes for this to actually start going. And this hasn't even done anything. But once it starts, guys, once it loads every single one, it keeps up with it, because it has so much going on. Honestly, that's why you use Mark II belts, if you got them. And you have the reinforced plates for them. Just use Mark II plates, bro. Huh. I need to do that to the end of that. I just remembered that. I can literally add a constructor, I can add an assembler on the end of that and make actual reinforced plates. I'll do that in a second. Give me. I totally forgot about that. I just remembered. My ass over here just doing it the hard way. There we go. We're all set. I'm gonna slap a flagpole here. Right down the middle. You go there. You go there. And another one here. One here. One here. And the last one over here. Awesome. What do I need for this? Simpler. I just need a rotor, a bunch of reinforced plates, and... Ooh. What do I make rotors with? Do I have the stuff to make rotors? I think I do. I should. Pale berry. It's a good berry. Actually, I am pretty certain it is. I think the nuts give you like half hit points and the pale berries give you a whole. Oh, I'm gonna take a drink. Of water. I'm not drinking alcohol. Calm your tits. Satisfactory is not a game you play drunk. It is way too dangerous for that. Halo? Sure, I could play Halo drunk all day long. Halo is safe to play drunk. I might need all these. Excuse me. Did I not refill all these biofuels? Or did I keep them?
You are so lucky that you found this most valuable artifact.
Yeah, all of these are active. Except this back one, which I will also throw on here. 220, 170 is my capacity. Right? Nope, 220 is. And my max is 164. Oh, I literally had just enough energy to keep this factory going. That's interesting. Okay. We'll see what we have. And I'll go check to see. We have that.
Harvest.
Oh, that was it. I need screws. To get screws, I need that out of my way. Oh, I'm dying again.
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
Just need 6, right? Yeah. Plates and screws make reinforced plates. That's actually good to know. Because the second tier factories are interior reinforced plates, modular frames. It's like the mixed stuff, the stuff that takes two ingredients. Rotors, which I apparently need a fuck ton of these for. I just need 4 of y'all. I'm just gonna slap one of you down. If I need two, I'll slap two. There he goes. Alright, we're good. I can actually check the recipe, see if... Oh, I can do the math to see how much I need. Clear the board. Oh, well, I accidentally cleared it too hard. There we go. 3. Hi, assembler. I want to make... Oh, you can make smart plating. I want to make rotors. Oh, not... I want to make reinforced plates. Oh. That's making... Oh, it was plates that made reinforced iron plates? Oh, never mind then. You aren't what makes reinforced plates? Is it an asset? What? What? I'm so confused. Was reinforced plates also? Oh, it was. Okay. So I can just start... Interesting. Well then. That will be for a later time, actually. I know exactly what I'm going to be doing. And I need this. There we go. I mean, well, I can make an assembler. Ow, I hurt myself. So what I'll do is... I'm making plates, screws, rods. I could actually swap the factory around and do screws here and plates and rods over there. And just tweak a bit, and then I can make reinforced plates at the same time, but... I think I want to keep my tier 2 separate from my tier 1. So, we're gonna do... We're gonna wall everything off. This is just a simple wall off. Nothing too crazy. I need to unlock certain things before I can actually make cool ass buildings, which I plan to do. How about we just do... There we go. There's that. I really like this, by the way. The multi-build. It's really fun. It makes things fast, and I did have enough concrete plates for this. Now I just need foundations. There we go. Nice and walled off. Nice, simple factory. And I could move this a little bit more to the left to get this centered with this. So I can have it coming out and moving to tier 2. But we'll do that later. We're gonna wall off this one next. This giant iron farm, and yeah. I can have since I have like 2 or 3 rods going out, I can have them set to specific areas. There you go. Oh, Mr. Flea Man, you're gonna get stuck in my building if you don't leave. to do one more. I think I do have to do one more. Okay. I think I made this wall too long. I'll find out in a second. I did, didn't I? Yeah, because I have to do this. There we go. There you go. You have clipping. I know you can go up here. There you go. Awesome. Oh, can't speak. Kind of concrete. Yeah, making sure. Well, this has been running for a minute. Yep, gave me 500. Wow, that's a lot. And 33. If anything, I'm gonna need plates too. I've got plenty though. Oh, nope, ran out of plates. I'm gonna go get more. More plates, more plates. Gonna get more plates. You guys will start. You guys will start eventually. I just have to let it run in the background for like an hour, and then it's like once it starts, it starts. All right. Got a big factory here. Got a big factory over there. Got 2 small concrete ones and an alright sized copper one. Hey, and everything runs smoothly because I have enough generators. Coal is probably going to be the next thing I focus on though. I want to get coal as fast as possible because that's where I can get crazy. There we go. I'm just gonna grab like, there we go. That should be enough. Hitting the wrong buttons again. Yeah. This giant orange block in the distance. Hey, where's our company building again? Do you see that giant orange block in the distance? That's us. Oh, I'll never get lost if I keep looking for that. There we go. All the way down. Yep. Increments of 10. Just gonna clip straight into this mountain. It's fine. It won't cause me any problems. I think that was the best update that ever gave this game, was the fact that you could just clip through stuff, because that was the biggest problem with building. You're like, get to a section and then it'll be like, you can't build here. And you're like, why? I want to build here. And then it's like, I refuse to let you. Oh, we have a problem, Houston. I fixed it, Houston. I mean, it's gonna stick out a tiny bit, but we'll be fine. Anyway, gotta make sure I can get back inside. There we go. God, I love this. Oh, I wasn't done with this. Yeah, because this was too high. Totally forgot about that. No. This is how it's supposed to be. Yeah. I didn't put it high enough over here. 'Cause for some reason, my wall isn't... What? Oh, because oh, that's right, I never did. I never put it up here. There we go. Awesome. Now the roof. Oh. Oh. Ha! I was looking at it like, why isn't it doing it? And it's just the conveyor belt. Here, I can fix this. Get up here. I can see everything. Yeah. That's better. Okay, we'll go over here. I'm gonna need more plates. I can already tell. There we go. Let me go grab a bunch more plates. Oh, and the... Buddy, you have to leave. I can't. Damn it. I guess he's just staying there. I guess we have Mr. Flea Guy. I don't want to murder him. I refuse to. He's the only one in this area, and he's so sweet. I would feel terrible if he got killed. I don't want to be the one to do it. Eventually I'll have to, because I have to clean that. It's fine, because eventually I'll have to like strip that whole thing down anyway, and he'll be set free then. I just feel like an asshole. Motherfuckers be inside this building for like 20 years before I actually take it apart and let him go. He'd be looking at me after I go fucking do it, and he's like, finally freedom. Thank you. Have a nice day. There's a slug over there I can't get because that poison gas will murder me. I think the next thing I build, I think once I'm done here, I'll end the stream after I finish this building. But once I'm gonna pick a spot, and the next time I stream this, will be making tier 2 factories, and probably getting that smart thing. There was something I meant to build, and I just never did because I was too busy with this. But it basically is the smart Sam. Lets me unlock stuff with resources I've gathered, and I've been meaning to get that done so I can actually start doing that. Because there's like you could start. Oh, son of a cow biscuit. There's you could collect like certain things in the world that let you get like alternate recipes, which makes many of them make building certain things very easy. It makes it like less resource or easier resource to gather. Thank you for the 277. All right, we just gotta complete this, and I'll call it a day. And yeah. I will keep streaming like normal, probably get a schedule, and then you guys will hear about it when I start streaming again, what that schedule is. I might post it on, I don't know. There, we're done. You know, once I fix that wall. How's this going? Slowly making its way down? I need Mark IIs. That's what I need. For that factory specifically, I need Mark IIs. Alright. Well, those two big ones are done. I'm gonna call that a day, though. I'm gonna call this a stream. I enjoyed it. A good portion of it was just me eating a sandwich while you guys were muted, but that's fine. If you guys enjoyed it, let me know. I'll have this on Twitch and YouTube on my stream archives, and I will see you guys in the next stream. I will probably be playing Batman, most likely. I think I missed it last week, so I'm going to probably play it tomorrow. Same time as normal, 4-ish Eastern time, 4 p.m. Eastern time. After the first, it'll be whenever I can figure out when I can stream. But yeah, if you guys like this, let me know. You can, oh, hello. Hey, Vlad. Hey. Vlad followed my stream. That's a wonderful bastard. Alright, and I'll see you guys next time I stream. Bye-bye.